Hey guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Today marks a very special day in our lives because it's the day that we do our yearly strategic meeting. It's a very special day, very great day, and we take this day very serious. We choose a space away from home, mostly a place that is quiet, where there are no distractions, and where it can boost creativity for the both of us. We just celebrated New Year just the other day, and before the end of January, we create a day where we go and now come up with a strategic meeting. And this is why the reason why we do this is we plan our year by creating clarity. Everything should be clear. We have systems that are running, and also we leave some space to relax. But before we head there to our sort of strategic meeting place, today Mr. Fixer is going to spray with dawa ya kuua weeds in the front yard. We have some places where weeds grow. You have seen our front yard, we don't have it's not well made. So you have weeds growing in the front yard and it becomes very hard to uproot them because you have maram. So what we do is zikigrow tu tunapiga dawa, and as he does this, I'm going to be preparing my hibiscus tea. Luckily within the farm, I saw somewhere we have iyo hibiscus na nakaa kama nile medicinal. So that is what I'm going to be preparing. You can clearly see hapa ni tu mbele kabisa ya nyumba we have these weeds growing. And that's why the only thing that we can do to maintain that place is spraying with those hiyo dawa inaitwa nini, herbicides, hizo vitu sasa. So what we do, family, I and Mr. Fixer, we just choose a day within January. Hatutaki spill over to another month. Within January, we take a day without really overwhelming ourselves or using fancy planners and unrealistic pressure. We just choose a day. And of course, we have to be available, both of us. And before we meet, kila mtu atakuwa ameset, what do we call it? Like akona, let me use goals, but I don't like using the word goal. Kila mtu amepanga zake, so that when we meet we discuss over them so that we can see what can work and what won't work. We call this meeting a strategic meeting, but I like using the word life reset. And in this meeting, we asked ourselves these 4 questions. 1, what drained us last year? Number 2, what worked for us? Number 3, what felt heavy for us? And the last one, what felt aligned to our life? So those 4 questions are the ones that we use now to lay a reset for the new year. Each new year for us should be an year where it's supposed to solve the previous problems for the last year. Each new year should solve problems, not create or add new ones. Though we say sometimes life is unpredictable, but we don't like creating now problems to add on what we had last year or what we struggled with. Then the next thing is lazima tukuwe na priorities, and we choose 4 to 5 priorities. And the first thing being health. We won't take ourselves in situations where itakustrain mentally. Then I'm also saying life is unpredictable. Your mental problem inaweza kuwa imetoka outside. The next thing is home. home becomes second priority, work, it's a priority, family, major priority, and then the last one is self, taking care of ourselves. So today being that special meeting for us, especially me being the mama of the house, also I take some time to admire, cause lazima niende pale na fresh akiliko fresh. So let me take some time to admire my flowers, and the reason why you're seeing me removing the old ones, like ikisha bloom, any flower after isha bloom, remove that thing. Hiyo kitu imeshikilia hiyo flower, ama you see the flower is dying, just remove it. It encourages new flowers to form. That's how I learned from, of course, internet. So today I'm going to be removing kabla niende huko anyway, zile flowers zimekufa kufa, especially in the mist, zile flower, the blooms that I love. Let me see the blooms that I love. So within the 4 to 5 priorities that we have chosen, that is health, home, work, family, and self, if something does not fit into these 5 categories, it doesn't get energy this year. So kama pressure yote ikitoka kule nje, kama ifit kwa hizo categories zetu, we don't give it energy, because when you give it energy, then you're straining yourself. Then the next thing that we do, we define how we want our days to be. Especially for me, I really take my days very seriously, how I want that day to feel, not what I want to achieve that day, you know. For me, nimefika ile stage, mimi sijui kama nikuzeka. Nimefika ile stage where I want calm mornings. Whether ni bomu imelipuka, I just want my mornings to be calm mornings and evenings too. That's why guys normally see me spending a lot of time in our veranda or my outside porch. Then I also want manageable homes, and that's why I've taken so much time to ensure like also my kids know how to run some errands in our home. See at everything is relying on me, you know. Then I also want focused, we create focused work blocks. Like my motto, mimi sizibeba kazi nyumbani, kazi ya, I'm a teacher guys, so I don't carry any work related thing nyumbani, I don't. And then the next thing is I have to create time to rest without guiltiness, without feeling guilty. And this is because feelings drive the decisions that we made. I've come to know that because previous years, kuna wakati, just because you feel hurt or you're mentally unstable, you make a decision, then you come to regret. The next thing that we do, are you taking note guys? The next thing that we do is we break the new year now into seasons. Like we can see within the video, that is the firstborn, ambao wamefunza sasa kuspray. This is second born now. So ukieka huu mtungi like this pump, ukieka halfway and you want some places to be spread, watafanya hiyo kazi. And that's why I'm saying with the manageable homes, things run smoothly. So I was in point number 7 where we create new year. We break the new year into seasons. Number 1, reset season. That is what we are doing right now. And then we have building season. We have maintaining season and a slow season. Anyway, back to the video. Today I have some guys within the farm. We have our coffee being sprayed. Those who have coffee, unajua kila wakati inakaa ikisprayiwa this and that and this, you know, like foliar fertilizers and the pesticide vituka hizo. So we have some guys within the farm, and I have to cook really fast so that we can create time to go to that strategic meeting. So what I was saying is tuko na seasons 4, and these seasons si lazima ziran na January to December. Inezenda ata June to June. Wewe unajua which year is your year according to your family needs. So we have reset seasons, we have building season, we have maintaining season, and then you have a slow season. The reason why we have these seasons is because it removes pressure to do everything all year round. Like let's say hii ni season ya kureset, hatuwezi badilisha tufanye ni building season, ndio tujiondole hiyo pressure nyingi. Another thing is for us being teachers, you know our curriculum ama nini systems zetu za shule ziko na terms, like first term, second term and third term. So for me, being a teacher in a high school, second term and third term, actually second term is where it's really, there's a lot of pressure in the schools. A lot of pressure. So that season for us, we cannot put it as a building season at home, because I'll be handling like two pressures, pressure ya home na pressure ya shule. That is not something that I want. Anyway guys, back to the video. So whatever you're seeing that I've cooked, is spring onions, tomatoes. By the way, that is the last bunch of my harvested tomatoes in my farm. Farm yangu sina tomatoes zote kwa shamba, sasa nimemaliza, but I'm lucky because much of what I've cooked imetoka tu kwa shamba, which I'm really grateful for. That I do now, being the manager of the home. I come up with non-negotiable systems. A system ya kwanza, I have to do a weekly reset. Then the other thing, a daily tidy. I have to, like, daily ni wapi kunoshwa daily, on a daily basis, so that nisikuwe na like a whole day of doing motivational cleaning at the whole house. Then the other thing is a meal rhythm. If you're new to my video, guys, feel much welcomed. And I'm so sorry na welcome video kienda kuisha. In the previous videos, you guys have seen I normally do batch cooking. This makes easy for me to, makes my work easy in the kitchen. And the other thing is work blocks. Kazi ya job, what ibaki job, ama najua vile tu nitajipanga job. So weekly reset, I choose a day to do a weekly reset. Daily tidy, every day ni wapi kuna safishwa, ndo nisikuwe na kazi nyingi. Then I come up with a meal rhythm, whether it is bunch cooking ama meal prepping, and then mambo ya job najua nitapanga blocks zinakaa aje. These systems run our lives so that I don't have to rely on motivation but discipline. If I am disciplined enough and I stick to the plan, then everything will work out. So I'm done. Anyway, tulipika chapati. Actually, it's Mr. Fixer who cooked chapatis. Simu yangu ilisha moto, so I was not able to record him. But anyway, let me enjoy my chapati and my beans stew. So after we're done with our lunch, after like let's say a few moments later, we headed over now to have a strategic meeting, and we chose this sort of, I don't want to call it a restaurant. It's become a restaurant or a cafe. Anyway, it's near our location, like near our home, not very far, and it has this rustic vibe, or let me call it old money vibe. Old money vibe, yes. It's made up of hardwood. It's in a give too easy, older, whatever, rustic feel, and it's a very quiet place. It's called Africa Lodges. So over here we call it Waji, but they have rebranded their name. I think it's called Africa Lodges. It's still within Mukurweini area, and that's how the interior looks like. They are nini interior decor yao ni mambo ya art, celebrating the African traditions or African part of art, this kind of a thing. Ebonga live is it's and it's quiet. I say that we normally choose a place that it's quiet, haina distractions, so that it can boost our creativity, and then talking becomes easier to discuss. You can go to a place hata mna struggle kusikizana. So this place is very nice. Iko na mpaka upstairs. So this is the view from upstairs. Na iko na mpaka fireplace. Let's say like you go there during the rainy season ama usiku. You just request them to light the fire for you. And they also have a bar. It's a very quiet place anyway. Simple, quiet place. Then the last thing that we do after we come up with our yearly reset, we come up with one sentence which will be like our guiding sentence throughout the year, so that when you come you feel like you're nitasema hauko focused here, you choose one, you go back to that sentence so that your focus comes back. Aki kizungu ni ngumu. So our our sentence for this year 2026 is energy goes where focus goes. Let me repeat, energy goes where focus goes. So when you focus on anything, focus unaweza kumefocus kwa vitu nyingi sana. So whichever of them umefocus, energy itaenda hapo. Energy goes where focus goes. That is our sentence this year. So anyway, after a few hours, we were done with our strategic meeting, and we headed off home. And I hope you have enjoyed this video up to the last part, and I hope you have learned something, and see you in the next.